Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, sir, for allowing me to speak on the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order, 4th Amendment Bill 2022. So the bill seeks to include Kadu, Kuruba and Beta Kuruba tribes of Karnataka into the list of scheduled tribes. So they have been demanding to be included in the scheduled tribe category for the last 30 years. So it is a welcoming step, and I support the decision of the government. Sir, the government has come up with 4 separate bills with the same object for inclusion of scheduled tribes, communities into the list of scheduled tribes. Today is the 4th day. We have been taking part on the decision, and 1 or 2 more days may be required to complete this discussion. But instead of 4 separate bills, the government could have brought a comprehensive bill, as rightly pointed out a couple of members, but I do not want to go further in this point. Secondly, sir, on the post-independence era, the tribal land has gradually been taken away by industries, mines, dams, weaponry testing, reserve forest, railways and transport, and many other purposes. This shows that the magnitude of the development induced displacement. So once proud communities living self-sufficiently now have been reduced to landless refugees, struggling to survive. So to come under the purview of the rehabilitation and getting compensation, land deed is one of the most important documents. But majority of the tribal communities do not have the land records to establish their claim. And I would like to know from the Honorable Minister that when does the government intend to resolve these burning issues by giving importance on the implementation of the 5th schedule of the Constitution. Not just this, sir. R.V. Chandrasekhar Ramina Heli of Center for Study of Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy, National Law School of India, University, Bengaluru, who has conducted extensive studies on the rehabilitation and resettlement of tribal communities in Karnataka, informs that village forest committee or Gram Sabhas are constituted in such a manner that no one speaks about the right of the tribal in the forest. This is the scenario of our country, sir, and I request the Honorable Minister to take note on this matter. And sir, according to 1991 census, nearly 70% of the tribal are illiterate. Though government had sanctioned record number of Ekalabya schools, but these institutions have been suffering from severe lack of teaching faculty and the poor infrastructure. So has the ministry taken up the matter with the Ministry of HRD to fill up this vacancy as early as possible? And sir, inclusion of more tribes into the list of scheduled tribes is not is not enough. Allocation of more fund is the need of the hour for overall development in order to prevent them from becoming a Maoist. And this is possible only through developmental program. And I would like to bring to the attention of the House to mention that the government of West Bengal, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, has proved it in Jungle Mahal through developmental schemes implementing. And that schemes are, sir, for providing education, skill development, free ration, and road connectivity, supply of drinking waters and electricity, and not this. And sir, the Honorable Prime Minister called for TV Mukt Bharat by 2025. In order to achieve this target, malnutrition has to be eradicated, because malnutrition leads to secondary immunodeficiency that increase the risk of infection. In patients with tuberculosis, it leads to reduction in appetite and altered metabolism, leading to wasting. All these components, namely malnutrition, stunting and wasting, are measures of calculating global hunger index. Sir, how much ever the government says that the calculation method of global hunger index is wrong. So it is an indication of serious method of global hunger index in it is a serious indication to in India. It is an indication of serious situation in India.
Yes.
And the majority share of people suffering from these SC, ST and other underprivileged people. How will the government make sure that they have access to proper nutrition in order to achieve the target of TB Mukt Bharat? And so finally, on 28th February 2024, Government of West Bengal had sent the proposal of the central government for inclusion of 11 tribal communities, namely Khash, Rai, Bhujial, Jogi, Newar, Mangar, Thami, Sunwar, Mukhia, Gurung, Dewan, Dimal, which has already been acknowledged by the Ministry of State for Tribal Affairs in his reply on 14/12/2022 in Rajya Sabha on a answered question.
Thank you.
So, till date, the action has not been taken. So, I would like to request the Honorable Minister to kindly look into the matter and take necessary steps at the earliest.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.